So my dad is an intellectual type. He attends a public lectures on philosophy and science in his free time. He was attending one on theories of consciousness that had a Q plus a session. The speaker was a mind functionalist. The TLDR explanation is he subscribes to the idea that the mind is a description of function. Humans can do X, Y, and Z things, therefore they have minds. Consequently, if a machine, alien, whatever can do basically the same stuff, they therefore have a mind. My dad raised a common criticism which runs like this: a large group of beings, human or otherwise, could function together similar to a single person, but it sounds odd to say they therefore all have a shared mind. He used an example of ants operating in a hive intelligently. By functionalism, we might conclude the hive itself has a mind. Dad meant this as a criticism, but I guess that wasn't clear. After the talk was over, a guy comes over to Dad. He's super excited and complimentary, even though Dad only spoke for a few minutes. This guy seems overly inspired by him. He keeps saying stuff about how, "Your ant analogy was so insightful, I can tell you're a real intellectual." He asks if Dad attended Oxford or Cambridge University, and Dad says yes, Oxford. He is smug, I could tell. Then it gets weirder. The guy makes strange veiled comments as if he's trying to tease something out of Dad without asking outright. "I never thought I'd meet someone like you. I know you're not like other people. It's okay. I know you can't talk about it here." This guy is also handing out some kind of shoddy-looking pamphlet about his church to anyone who is interested. Dad takes one but doesn't read it until he got home that night, and that's when it became clear. It is obvious from early on that this is not a mainstream church but some kind of weird space cult. There is a central belief that all life, plant, bacteria, etc., has the capacity to become conscious. However, those that were made so by a super advanced race of aliens at some time in the distant past. They descended and made humans and some animals conscious. Their ultimate goal is to make all life in the universe consciousness, but if they do this now in our violent state, it would be a disaster. We already inflict so much suffering as it is that if all plants and insects could suffer too, it would be horrific. First, we need to become enlightened and empathetic before the aliens will extend consciousness on our world. So how to achieve this? Well, the benevolent aliens cannot force us to be peaceful against our will, as this is against their nature. They can, however, attempt to influence our cultures in a peaceful direction through dialogue. The aliens know they cannot appear in their true form because this could cause more war, so instead they disguise themselves as humans on Earth, wishing to be influential and possessing superior intellect. They easily find places in our best universities like Oxford and Cambridge. Once they attain degrees, positions, and knowing that they will be respected and listened to, they then travel the globe spreading a single message: that all forms of life from human to lowly ant have the capacity to be conscious.